गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। देखिए कितने अच्छे अच्छे लेसन्स आपको पढ़ाए जा रहे हैं, बहुत ही सुंदर, बहुत ही प्यारे। और इनकी तो जो स्टोरीज़ होती हैं वो वास्तव में इतनी मार्वलस होती हैं, इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग होती हैं कि पढ़कर हमको आनंद आता है और सुनकर तो उससे भी ज़्यादा आनंद आता है। देखिए अभी मैंने आपको जो पीपीटी भेजी थी वो भेजी थी बर्थ नाम के लेसन की, वो भी चैप्टर 7 था जो कि स्नैपशॉट का था। लास्ट चैप्टर आपका था, स्नैपशॉट का कोर्स ख़त्म हो चुका है। अब हम जो चैप्टर पढ़ेंगे वो पढ़ेंगे द एडवेंचर। वाओ, एडवेंचर इट मीन्स कि कुछ नया करने की चाह, कुछ नया करने की, कुछ खोज करने की, कुछ रोमांचक करने की हमारे अंदर चाह होती है, उसको कहते हैं एडवेंचर। तो फर्स्ट आई वांट टू गिव यू द introduction in English. Okay, listen it carefully. The story ये जो है एडवेंचर वो जयंत नार्लिकर ने लिखी हुई है, और इसको जब हम पढ़ेंगे पहले इंग्लिश में फिर हिंदी में तो इतना अच्छा हमको लगेगा कि रोमांच से हम भी भर उठेंगे और सोचेंगे क्या एडवेंचर ऐसा ही होता है। क्या आज हम कुछ नई नई जगहों पर जाते हैं, पहाड़ों पर चढ़ते हैं और एक नई चीज़ खोज कर निकालते हैं। दैट वन इज़ एडवेंचर, रोमांचक तरीके से। द स्टोरी एडवेंचर बिलोंग्स टू साइंस फिक्शन। प्रोफेसर गंगाधर पंत गायतोंडे finds himself in a strange world. No doubt he is in Pune, but the facts do not agree with history. He decides to go to Bombay and consult history books. Bombay is not what he expected it to find it. East India Company is still rules there. According to the history known to him, the East India Company was wound up just after the events of 1857. He goes to the library and finds the answer. The events had taken a different course after the Battle of Panipat. The Marathas had won the battle, not lost it. देखिए ये जो एक रोमांच है ये प्रोफेसर गंगाधर पंत गायतोंडे ने अपने आप को एक विचित्र संसार में पाया। वो संसार कैसा था? वो संसार था ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के समय का, जब 1857 में बहुत सारे इवेंट्स ने जन्म लिया और उन इवेंट्स के सारे आंसर उन्होंने लाइब्रेरी में फाइंड आउट करी। मराठास ने बैटल लड़ी लेकिन उसमें वो हारे नहीं, जीत गए। ये था एक छोटा सा इंट्रोडक्शन एडवेंचर चैप्टर शुरू करने से पहले। तो बच्चों आओ अब हम इसकी समरी आपको बताते हैं जो कि वास्तव में बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है। देखिए जब हम किसी चीज़ को सुनते हैं तो हमको पहले वो इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं लगती है जितनी कि बाद में लगती है। बाद में क्यों? उसका एक कारण है कि जब हम पहले किसी चीज़ को सुनते या पढ़ते हैं तो हमको उसमें इतना रोमांच, इतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं आता है, लेकिन जब हम उस चीज़ को बार बार पढ़ते हैं और उसको समझते हैं और उसको सीखने की कोशिश करते हैं तो यकीन मानिए हमको वो चीज़ बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगने लगती है। वो इंटरेस्ट हमको कैसा लगता है? ऐसा लगता है जैसे कि बहुत ज़्यादा कोई चीज़ हमारे अंदर फिक्स हो गई हो। बच्चों कभी कभी आप छोटे बच्चों को खिलौने देके देखिए, थोड़ी देर बाद वो क्या करते हैं, उस खिलौने को तोड़ देते हैं। एक पहिया कहीं पड़ा है, उसका व्हील कहीं पड़ा है, दरवाज़ा कहीं पड़ा है, चाबी कहीं पड़ी है, थोड़ी देर में आप देखेंगे कि वो बच्चा उसको उलट पुलट के देख रहा है। आप सोच सकते हैं क्यों? इसके पीछे भी एक कारण है कि वो ये देखना चाहता है कि ये चीज़ आखिर चलती कैसे है, भागती कैसे है। इस अनुभव को वो महसूस करना चाहता है और यही उसके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा रोमांच है, यही एडवेंचर है। आज जब हम कहानी की समरी सुनेंगे तो इसको आप एक दो बार सुनिएगा। जैसे जैसे आप इसको सुनते जाएंगे वैसे वैसे इसमें आपको इंटरेस्ट आता जाएगा। यदि वो इंग्लिश में है तो आपको एक आध बार सुनने के बाद ही वो समझ में आएगी, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से एक व्यक्ति परफेक्ट नहीं होता उसी तरीके से हर बच्चा इंग्लिश में इतना परफेक्ट नहीं होता कि केवल वो सुनकर उस चीज़ को जान ले। उसके लिए उसको एक एक चीज़ को बार बार सुनना और समझना पड़ता है। चलिए अब हम इसकी समरी स्टार्ट करते हैं। प्रोफेसर गंगाधर पंत गायतोंडे is a historian. He lives in Pune. Suddenly he finds that the world around him is entirely different from what it ought to have been. It does not agree with the facts of history he has known. So he decided to go to a library in Bombay and consult history books. He wants to find out where the events took a different course. Journey to Bombay. Now he travelled by train. Before the train entered Bombay, it stopped at Sarhad. Sarhad means बाउंड्री। एक देश से जब दूसरे देश में एक बाउंड्री खींची होती है उस बाउंड्री को हम बोलते हैं सरहद, जो एक देश से दूसरे देश को अलग अलग करती है। And here the territory was still ruled by East India Company. An Anglo-Indian official tract permits. The train arrived at Victoria Terminus. Here again he found the staff consisted of Anglo-Indians, Parsis, and a few British officers. What is the surprises comes on? As Professor Gaitonde came out of the VT railway station, he found an imposing building in front of him. It was the headquarters of East India Company. The professor was baffled. According to history known to him, East India Company was wound up for back in 1857. But it was there and flourishing. He came across some more surprises. He saw British banks and general stores which ought to have not been there. He went into the office of a British company. There he asked an English receptionist if Vinay Gaitunde worked there. The receptionist told him that no man of that name worked in any of their branches. But the answer was not unexpected. It was a different world where even he himself had not been born. Now he visited to a library. Professor Gaitunde thanked the receptionist and headed towards the town hall. There he went into the library. He consulted his own book. He discovered that the history of India had taken a different course at the Battle of Panipat. The Maharashtras had not lost the battle, they had won it. Abdali was driven back to Kabul. The victory of Marathas established their supremacy in North India. The East India Company gave up their plans of expansion. Their influence was confined to Bombay. Vishwarao, Vishwasrao succeeded his father to the throne in 1870. India was never ruled by the British. With the passage of time, the Peshwas also lost their hold. Monarchy was replaced by democratic bodies. There was a central parliament. The Mughal king at Delhi was the figurehead of this government. ध्यान से सुनिएगा क्योंकि हिस्ट्री रिलेटेड है और आपको समझने में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, इसलिए प्लीज़ लिसन ईच एंड एवरी वर्ड इन इंग्लिश वेरी केयरफुली because it becomes an interesting chapter. But if you are not ready to hear whole PPT, in that case you are unable to understand the chapter very well. So it becomes compulsory to you to hear full PPT of this summary of this chapter. So be careful about that. Otherwise, it becomes create a great problem before you to understand the chapter, and it is also create a great problem at the time of MCQs and the question answers whenever you write in your examination. Because according to the NCERT course, it is compulsory to understand the concept of the chapter and each and every line of the chapter understand by you, because without understand the chapter it becomes too difficult to you to write the answer of each and every question. So listen it carefully because it becomes very important to you to understand each and every chapter very carefully. Let's start. India was never ruled by the British. With the passage of time, the Peshwas also lost their hold. Monarchy was replaced by democratic bodies. There was a central parliament. The Mughal king at Delhi was the figurehead of this government. Bakhar had given an account of the battle. It mentioned how Vishwasrao escaped being killed. The library was closing for the day. Professor Gaitonde stuffed the notes in his pocket. Absent mindedly, he put Bakhar's volume 2 in the other pocket before he left the reading room. Professor Gaitonde noticed that a lecture was in progress in the Azad Maidan. He went towards it. There a speaker was speaking, but the presidential chair was vacant. He was attracted to it. He occupied it. The audience told him to get off the chair because they had given up the custom of having a president to chair a lecture. But Professor Gaitonde had been an experienced speaker. He had faced furious mobs in Pune. He continued to speak to defend his action. The audience showered eggs and tomatoes at him. Then they surrounded him and pulled him away. In the confusion, the bakar in his pocket was torn and lost. Next morning, Professor Gangadhar Pant regained his consciousness. He went to Rajendra Deshpande and narrated what he had seen and experienced during the 2 days. Deshpande could hardly believe him. He thought it was only the figment of his imagination. Luckily, a leaf torn from Bakar was still in his pocket. He showed it to Deshpande. It said how the bullet had missed Vishwasrao and the Marathas won the battle. Then the professor read the same account of the battle from the copy of Bakar. It narrated how the bullet had killed Vishwasrao and the Marathas had lost the battle. Deshpande was dumbfounded. Rajendra Deshpande tried to explain it with two scientific theories. He said that there is not only one reality. For example, a bullet fired from a gun takes a definite and predictable direction. But it is not so in case of neutrons. No one can predict the course of a neutron. It may fall here or there or anywhere else. This is known as lack of determination in quantum theory. Once the observer locates where the neutrons is, he finds himself in that world. So there can be a number of worlds that exist at the same time, but the observer can experience only one world at a time. But an electron may be in a state of higher energy, while another may be in low state of energy. The neutron from high state of energy may jump to a lower state of energy. Deshpande used these theories to explain that both the worlds exist at the same time, and Professor Gaitonde had made a transition from one world to the other, in which the events had taken different course. Then he came back again, but he made it clear that he did not travel to the past or to the future. He has been in the present. Professor Gangadhar Pant was satisfied. He said that at the time he had a collision with a truck, he had been thinking what course history would have taken if the result of the battle had gone the other way. That was going to be the topic of his 1000th lecture. Deshpande said now he had a real life experience. He could narrate it to the audience. But Professor's experience in the Azad Maidan had been so horrendous that he decided to preside over no more lectures. ये जो हमारी स्टोरी थी ये मैंने आपको इंग्लिश में एक्सप्लेन करी. नाउ आई एक्सप्लेन इट इन हिंदी. देखा जाए तो हम जब भी कोई चीज़ पढ़ते और सुनते समझते हैं तो वो हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छी होती है. अब अगर हम देखें तो ये स्टोरी है प्रोफेसर गंगाधर पंत की, जिनके संघर्ष की कहानी है. और ये मैं आपको पैराग्राफ वाइज ट्रांसलेशन इन हिंदी करके आपको बताऊंगी और नेक्स्ट पीपीटी में. सो प्लीज़ बी केयरफुल अबाउट दैट. सो all of you listen it carefully because it becomes very important to you to understand the lesson very well. It's an important chapter, so please be aware about that and listen the summary in English very